Good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch. I'm the CEO of Worldprofit. Proudly here for over 26 years. 2 months away from 27. It's a wonderful week. Great sales month we're having, considering it's June. A little bit about myself. I'm a former military pilot. I went to a military college for my education. I got my degree in math and physics, but not computers. Computers just came to me really easily when I got out. I decided to get out a little early. They offered a 10-year package, so I took it. And I was just going to fly for the airlines, and then the internet happened, and all of this stuff happened. What we learned from everything is what we teach now. We learned the hard way about leads, about how to promote, where to promote, what to promote. We learned all of that the hard way over probably close to, a decade. So we put it into this course along with hosting, websites, software creation. All of that stuff is just really to make it easier to promote and to hopefully generate an income, part-time or full-time, on the internet. So let's continue. Let's get started. You have to start somewhere. There's a lot of stuff. The first thing that you're going to see when you log into Worldprofit is a lot of stuff. There's menus everywhere, videos everywhere. There's a live business center. There's all kinds of things happening. And I've been told a couple of times, look, this program's just too much for me. There's too many things, and I always feel sad because they never started. The way to start is you pick your website, your domain name. There's a whole list that you can pick, and you won't be touching it. It'll put that away for later. Get to lesson 2, and then to lesson 3. The whole idea here is we just want you doing one thing: logging in, setting up your domain, showing us you can move from lesson 1 to 2 to 3. And then on lesson 3, that's where you start your training. You go to the training link, the Get Started button. There's it says Start Here. Anything we can do to get you to watch those first few videos that are under training. And again, that's one thing that you do. Okay, so when I hear, there's so many things to do, there are not. We want you to do one thing at a time. You watch the video, take notes. You can watch the video 3 or 4 times, which I highly recommend. But if I could backpedal a bit here, you need to put a sticky note on your computer saying, slow and steady wins the race. We're here as a business training program. We're not a business opportunity. We don't want you to come in and just, throw everything into it. No, I'm going to try this and this. It's just going to make a pile of money. That's not the attitude to have online, and I think many of you have probably found that out the hard way by buying into these cheap products, $12, $14 just to make all the money in the world and everything, and then you come here and I'm the opposite, and I say we're going to work, we're going to learn to promote, we're going to do everything slowly, we're going to be meticulous, and we're going to find ways of making it easier, and that's what this whole thing is all about. So you need to do the video. Don't just watch it. Do the first video. Do the second video. Save the third one on training for a little later because that gets into Facebook, Google, things like that. So take your time, and you'll notice on lesson 3, if you read the lesson, it will tell you how to get your bonuses, because those bonuses are what we promised you when you ordered the package. The bonuses will do you no good if you haven't at least gotten on lesson 3 and started to do the action steps in the videos, such as joining the safe list, getting the ad examples, and promoting them. All you have to do is do that one time, just to do it, just to go through that process, and then you repeat it over and over again. Getting back to the guy that says there's just so much. There's so little to this program, it's not even funny. Sign up for Safe List, get ad from ad examples, post. What's the fourth step? Do one again with a different safe list. Join the second safe list. Grab the ad example, promote. You shouldn't be doing anything other than that for the first at least a full 7 days. Now, you might say, oh, I've been in a week, I did it. No. That would be if you did it every day for the week. That's why I always recommend a month, because everybody's part-time. Most people don't have 7 days to do this. So if you have an hour a day, great. If you have 2 hours, even better. But the bottom line is you have to go through this process so that you get an understanding of, guess what? How you arrived here. You are here because your sponsor did this, right? You answered an ad, you must have typed in your name and your email, and then you came into the program as a free member. And back in the day, back in the year 2005, they called it the freemium model. I'm sure they still do, but it was called freemium. Everybody was into freemium. Freemium, this free, everything has to be free. And that's where you got Google, Facebook, Twitter, everything was free. There was no charge. In the background, they were working on running ads in these places so that it would work out. Well, the idea that we came up with far, far before these people did, they didn't even exist, was we offered a free membership. No strings attached. All kinds of other companies weren't doing that. They had to pay. But we said, let's let people in for free, let them kick the tires, let them ask questions. Hence, we created the Live Business Center back in about 2004 or 5 to do that, to achieve that goal. So we learned that the hard way, but we did learn it and we did it. And that's what we're trying to teach you, is you came here because it was free. And we showed you, we took you through the videos, you got a chance to chat to our Live Business Center, who are our front end. They're members. They're not specially trained or anything. They didn't come from Harvard School of Marketing. They were taught how to do the process from other members. Okay, which is the key to understanding that we're just there. We're greeting people at the door, let them know what they can do. If you have any questions for me, you'll notice I'm looking over here at my chat. Just fill out a chat request there, and I will answer your questions. If you have any, pretend I'm your sponsor. If you're having trouble with any particular part of the member area or software or anything, just put a little note in there, and I'll get to it. That's the whole idea of these workshops. They're informal, so it's just me sitting here talking to you. I've got my desktop up, as you see, and I'm recording it and that kind of thing. I've done over 500 of these, so they're pretty neat. Let me see, 510 years here, over 500. Proof of the program is you. I get the biggest chuckle I ever get is when somebody says, "Is this for real?" And I know the Live Business Center, you get that all the time. Is this for real? Is this a scam? It's like, well, why are you here? How'd you get here? Did we scam you in here? That kind of thing. No, actually, I saw a landing page and I filled it out for some free credits. Oh, well, that system works, doesn't it? You're here. You're all here because the training does work. And you know what? If we find something wrong, we modify it. We make it better. And that's why we've been around for so long, is we're always looking for ways to make things better. But it works pretty good right now. Make sure you use Gmail. Make sure you use gmail.com. Oh my goodness, we had a blossoming of people not getting emails from Yahoo and AOL this week. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. They and the Yahoo, they disabled the guy's account. I don't know why. I've never had, I've seen that before, but thank goodness he had a Gmail backup account. So I switched to that and I sent him his instructions to log in to his new silver account. Anyways, we have hundreds of options and tools and everything to help you promote that you'll run into as time goes on. Okay. Oh, there's my first question. Is the training also what? Okay, so let's go through these here. What platforms like Facebook and Bitly don't like mailers? None of them do. Mailers like mailers. You know, safe listing exchanges, Gmail. You can use these things to promote our programs. Facebook, all these companies, you could promote our landing pages in them. There should be no problem. All right. It says, is the training also accessible for free members? If you want to send them a workshop, you can by all means send them a workshop. Under training, you scroll down the page, you can send them any of those videos that you want. They're all posted at Worldprofit too. If you'd like to do that, that's fine. And then finally it says, where do I find out how to transfer? Fill out a support ticket. And I'll send you the details on transferring your domain, hosting to us. You won't actually transfer the domain name. You'll just set your DNS so that I can host your site if you want, as a WordPress site or cPanel, whatever you like. As I said earlier, the monitors are there. The Live Business Center is there for you and for your associates that you bring into the program. You're going to find out things like the ad tracker are very helpful if you, again, go through the training, because what we're trying to do is make it so that everything that you do is through your website. Not at your website, but using your website's name, the domain name. And the ad tracker is just that. So you're going to find that very helpful. Don't worry about following up with your associates. We do all of that for you completely. Your job is sign up for Safe List, get ad example, post it to the Safe List or the Traffic Exchange following those videos. That's it. If you're thinking this is complicated, the site, the member area, then you need to withdraw back to that. That's all you need to do for success. You don't need to buy anything. You don't need to upgrade anywhere. You don't need to spend any more money. But it is work. And we tell you exactly what to do and where to do it, which is unlike the guy that you always see in the video with the Mercedes-Benz in the background and the gigantic house that they've rented, or that nowadays they just CGI it in the background. And they never really tell you what to do. They just tell you it's easy. It's just going to happen. You go buy the next video, and then you'll find out more. It's $1,500. Okay, I'll get it. I really want to know. And then they say, you need to upgrade again, and you need all this garbage. So we get you to work. Sign up for Safe List, grab ad example, post. That's work. You're going to find under the cool tools on the top menu some great software to make the three things a lot easier. JitBit Auto Text will allow you to save the ads, so you don't have to keep going, check, copy, paste, send, all that. JitBit will just couple keystrokes, subject, message, sent out. Okay? RoboForm, everybody now knows what password organizers are. If you want to use the one in Chrome, that's fine. I would recommend RoboForm. One, I think it's called iPass or 1Password or something like that for if you're on the Mac. Just go to Google. You'll find all kinds of password organizers. They're essential for this. Postbox email management. I use Postbox. I've used it for over 10 years. It just makes email management a snap. It's very easy. Link Manager here and Link Magic are awesome. Just like it says here, you just look into those. You can watch the videos. They are something. Again, these tools here are designed on these two lines to make your promotion actually fun. It'll be fun to promote. You'll look forward to it. Okay. So a couple more questions coming in. It says, can you explain the cloak URL? I did a test, but I couldn't delete it after that. Yeah, I will. I'm going right into today's topics, and that one is right here. So I'll talk to you about masking and cloaking links. Luther says, how do I transfer my blogs? Well, if you have a bunch of blogs, you would need to host each one separately. Okay, so and I'm glad you're happy with the site. It's great. I had a question about website management, and I know everybody wants to know how to do stuff on their website. So I'll be recording a new video, possibly today or tomorrow, about this very subject, which is website management. But I wanted to show you something under website management that a question came in about the menu system. So the best way to do it is just, I'm going to go to my website here, and you can see there's a lot of stuff here, right? There's a nav bar up here. There's a top menu. There's a left menu. There's these buttons here and all this stuff. And you see this menu, it's a drop-down menu. See them? And then there's a right-hand menu. This was a work that took probably 3 to 4 years to create, because it was simply, this is the way it goes. So I'm just going to pause this in case we can hear that sound. Okay, so I was asked about, a gentleman said, well, could I put up a bunch of Amazon store links in a drop-down menu, right? And I said, yeah, you can use the sub-menu to put these things in. So the way you do it is, well, the first thing you have to say to yourself is, how do I create a menu? That's a good question. There just happens to be a button up here that corresponds only to Design 63. This is a mobile-friendly design that you get right out of the box. As soon as you sign up for Silver, don't worry, this is done. You have Design 63. This is something I personally created over years, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Menu management right here. This is where you can add a menu item, and you can specify where you want it, right? It can be top menu, left menu, right menu, that kind of a thing. And this is key, top sub menu, right? And the top menu and the bottom menu are hard-coded in there, meaning they're there. You can use them as you wish. You don't have to create them. But the sub-menus are different. So you would just add a menu item, and you would specify it that you wanted it. Affiliate programs, my opportunities, give them a number where you want them to display. So now when you want to put something in there, it's pretty straightforward, right? We just go new page or link, and we would pick it, this one here, because we want to just add the link, right? So we're going to add a link. We will click on here, and this is where you want to go to the top submenu, right? And you pick the one. And you just go from there. You add a page name, which could be your Amazon Christmas store. Give it a thing. Don't click any of these because you don't want to do that. And you want to say you can open it in a new window, or you could just have it go to that store. So you just put it in here, type out your URL. It can be, this probably get changed to HTTPS as the one, and then you go from there. And you put it in. And what it'll look like is just simply, it'll just add it to this traffic hog. And you can see them all here. I have them all if I go back to my main. Scroll down. Do you see the top submenu? Do you see them all in here? They all appear here. You can click on edit. And you can see it's an iframe, so I pulled it in from the Magic Site Grabber. That kind of a thing. Okay, and you just, it's right there. You can change it, move it around, do all kinds of stuff to it. All right, so that's playing around with your site with that submenu. You don't have to do these menus. So when you look at this site and you say, wow, do I have to do all of this? No, you don't have to do any of it. You can reset it back to the way it was when you got it. You can have a version of our Live Business Center on the main page if you want. All of these things are possible. It's got a built-in blog. So, you've got a blog sitting within it. You can do postings to your blog through, again, Waro is asking, go over the lazy blogger. Okay, so lazy blogger's in there, and all of these things tie into it. I'm going to do a really good video on all aspects of this using my basic Silver account that I have. and I'm going to build and just add different things to it. The video will probably be about 40 minutes because I want to cover all of these things. Okay, so I'm going to do that probably on the weekend. Be really good. But you can see that what I've tried to do is make this everything possible, but at its most simplest level, very basic, right? So you've got these two versions of it where you can go from extremely simple to extremely complicated with all kinds of different things. Okay, so it's a really unique design. This is different than anything you'll find on the internet because I made it, like a painting, right? And so all of you can change your things like your site settings. You can have a different background. You can create your own. You can select from a gallery. There's just so many things that can be done. Okay, with it, it's actually quite crazy how many things that you can do with this. You can have like rotating things. You can have auto messages from your autoresponder if you're a platinum member. You just check it off, learn about Worldprofit's associate membership. So you can see here, you click here and look at this thing comes up and it just says put in your name and your email and hit subscribe. That's how cool that is. You know, these companies with their autoresponders, to get their autoresponder onto your site takes, you know, you got to be some kind of a genius, right? This thing, you just click a button. Done. Update. There it is. Right there. Bingo. The reason I did a lot of this is because I have been a member of these sites that are autoresponder sites, and I'm sitting there scratching my head going, well, I have to take this code and put it here and there and then all this stuff. So this is it. So very simple, very straightforward. You want a picture on your website, just click picture, update your site, go to the site, and there's my picture right there. That's it. System puts it on there. I'm going to leave it on there. Okay, so I'm a one-click guy. I like the one-click stuff. I don't like too many clicks, and I don't want too much coding and stuff. I don't want, you know, you don't want your name on there. You don't want your badge. Just unclick them. Click, click, click. You want this? Nope. Off, on, whatever you want. I like that. Now, there are other things that are more complex, like the menus and all the sub-menus and all these things, but all you have to do is just take it easy. Just go slow. Don't try to learn all of this stuff in a day, because it won't happen. Okay, it's like kind of like WordPress and everything. There's work involved. I'm not the guy with the, you know, with the car in the background telling you it's all easy. I'm saying it will become easier with time. You just got to put the time in. But anyways, guess what the secret weapon is? If you've been sleeping, wake up right now, because this is an important thing. There is a secret weapon. Support. Just fill out a support ticket. And we're probably an hour or two away in some cases to help you out. All right, so let's, I'll actually handle these things. Would you please go over the Lazy Blogger? The Lazy Blogger, in case those of you are wondering, can be found, I wonder if I have it in my menu, Lazy Blogger. Did I put it in there? No, that's okay. I just go back to, click on the globe. The globe is your friend up here. Then the button on the right says Advanced Menu. Then you go down and it'll say Lazy Blogger, or L. What the Lazy Blogger allows you to do, and if I go to my Lazy Blogger home, is it allows you to add blogs, WordPress, or Blogger. Those are the main ones. I think you can add Tumblr in here too. Yeah, Tumblr. I don't use Tumblr. WordPress and Google Blogger. And what happens is very cool. I'm going to just show you a picture of this because it's very important. I like to give everybody an overview of what these things sort of look like. When you go to your website, you have a blog, right? I told you, like georgekosch.com/blog, right? And then you also have WordPress, which we host. And this is the one I want to focus on, WordPress, because posting something in WordPress, especially if you have a Blogger blog, okay, so you get your Blogger over here. I'm just going to say Blogger, all these things. They're very hard to log in, type out the title, do all this stuff. Same with these two. Whereas, wouldn't it be easy if you could just kind of press one button and have everything go? So you will create a secret email address in these member areas here and here. Not this one, just these two. And the secret email address you put in here, you say the type of blog it is, and then these things here, you're just putting these in for yourself. What's the name of your blog? What's the URL of it? These are just, the last two don't matter. You can put Charlie Brown and Snoopy. These two don't matter, they're just for you. But this one, that's big. So when you go to the, you want to publish something, you can go and you can publish from the article directory, promo kits, there, or you can just post to your blogs. And your blogs will show up here that you put in. Put in your category, you just write that out. You don't have to go in and create a category. As soon as you put a new category in here, WordPress, these things just automatically adapt. They don't care. They just want you to put a category in. Tags are just keywords that you're doing, and then you put your subject and your message and you publish. And every week I publish using this system to my blogs. I have never gone in and posted to my blog. But the reason this is really neat is it's easy. Number one, it's in your member area here. And number two, you can make it so that WordPress automatically publishes to Facebook and Twitter. Okay, so these are the biggies. It'll automatically post to these. Okay, so that's an important thing too, right? You don't have to buy some fancy software to make your postings. Now, Facebook and Twitter love that because you're doing it through a thing called Jetpack, which is, again, that's I'm not going to cover all that. It's covered in the help videos and things like that. But just an overview of why you would use Lazy Blogger. It just makes things so much easier. Okay. I like the solo email. Yeah, that's great. Good. Okay, so Rotator Genie is for advanced users. Let me give you the overview of what this thing is. Worldprofit sells traffic, right? We have a traffic rotator. And what a rotator does is it's just this thing where a whole bunch of URLs are in it. Okay, these are the URLs. This is site number one. Just call it the www dot whatever. 2, 3. You could have 100 in here. Okay, so these just rotate. Every time somebody goes to a page, a visitor goes here, one of these sites just shows up at random, and they rotate and they tabulate. This one's got 5 shows. This one's got 2. This one's got 3, etc. And it always tries to keep these numbers the same. So this guy'd be next up. He'd be up to 3 then, and 4, and 5, and then 6 and 0. Okay, so every time the page gets refreshed, that's why it's called Rotator Genie. What Rotator Genie does is it does what things like our diamond rotator does. It puts a bunch of squares up here so that people can pick and then go to these. Okay, so it's a rotator with a twist, but you can make money from it. Here, the reason you can make money from it is because it's designed to allow you to create galleries of ads. And those ads you can put, you can track them, you can do this, do that. It really is an amazing system, but you absolutely need to be an advanced user to use this. This is not something that you're going to learn in an hour. Okay, this took many, many months to build, but it works really well because we have an order page where you can put in whatever you want to add for people to pay you. You can use PayPal, or you can use button codes. Okay, so you see this gallery or button codes. You can use PayPal if you want, then you don't need to worry about payment codes. Because I built PayPal, like everybody in the world has, to be easy to use with it. So when people go into your gallery and they're looking at, the different things that you have. The main gallery page here, I probably don't have much. Oh, there you go. So you can see all the ads up here. You can put your own header in. It's a full turnkey business, completely. We have an alternate gallery, which just shows larger images and things like that. And you can make this page look really nice. What I've done here is nothing compared to what some people have done. When you go to promote, you will find out where we get our traffic from, where you can purchase traffic. Okay, these are just sources that we've used, and they're pretty neat. Okay, like Traffic Hoopla, that's our Bill Carr. He's one of our members. I'm not sure about rebrandable traffic anymore. I might have to update this. I'm going to actually write that down as a note. Update sources in Rotator Genie. So I'll make sure that I update the sources, but the best sources are things like Max Web, AdClicks, and Traffic Hoopla are pretty solid. Okay, you can also put your gallery URL anywhere you want. Anywhere. You can put it in a safe list exchange, no problem. That's your URL right there. Okay. I don't want to show you too much more about this because it's a complex system, but if you're willing to take your time and go through the help videos and everything, I think you'll find it pretty incredible. Okay. So you've got like an ad manager for people who are advertising. Okay. Building your own sales funnel. I'm pretty sure I did that last week. Let me just check here. There we go. How do you build your own sales funnel? I did this last week. Okay. And you can do it using the autoresponders. So that's a good reason to upgrade to Platinum. And I did a whole thing on this last week. So if you want to see last week, go up to here, click on there, and under training, click start training here. You can click on this and just scroll down all the way down, go way down here, and you can see last week was June the 11th. This video covered how to create a complete funnel right from nothing. Okay. CB Maximizer. When I was, had to be 10 years ago, what I discovered was when you are promoting a product. So let's say, for example, just as an example, Dave Johnson has a product he's selling. It's a service. Say it's an advertising service. And you send people to his page. So this is Dave's page. It's a traffic system. Call it the TR system. Okay? And you love it. You say, wow, I want to promote that. So Dave, of course, is in Clickbank. He registers in Clickbank and everything. So you get your own link and you send people to his site. Okay, so let's say that the link is Luther. So Luther gets a Luther.Dave Johnson system. Okay, so Luther knows if anybody clicks on that link, they're going to this to buy this, and he's going to get 10% or whatever Dave is offering. That makes sense, right? That's an affiliate system. But this isn't a marketplace. Everybody's safe. Dave Johnson doesn't pay Luther. That's what Clickbank's all about. Clickbank pays. So when somebody orders, it goes to Clickbank, and everybody's happy. So far, this is a dream come true, which it actually is. There is a problem with this, though. There is a problem, a big one, huge problem, actually. Luther is sending people to this link from safe lists, exchanges, Facebook, everywhere. And a lot of people aren't buying. They're not on his list. He's just marketing. He's promoting the link. Well, Dave Johnson's getting a lot of leads, right? Dave Johnson has a little pop-up that shows up here that says, hey, you don't want to buy this? Get on my list. I'll send you updates about other stuff. Well, he'll send you updates, all right. He'll send you links to other things because now you're on his list, right? Dave Johnson's making all the money here because he's building a giant list based on all this promotion. What I teach, build a list of associates using lesson 3, and then you can send that link if you want to your list because they're on your list. So what if they join his list? Big deal, they're on your list, they're your associate, that kind of thing. There's another solution. It's called the CB Maximizer. So what's going to happen now is Luther is going to promote another page. I call it a jump page. And it's going to offer a bonus if you sign up for Luther's list first. It's going to say on there, before I send you to the TR system, I would like to offer you a free gift if you just register real quick. And as soon as they register on Luther's list over here, then we'll send them over there. You see how that's a win-win? You can promote to your associates now if you want, or you can have the CB Maximizer. Let's take a look at it. Scrolling, go over here. I'm going to go to my advanced menu, Clickbank Maximizer, and let's just look at what this looks like. Okay, so what happens is this pulls all of these products here from the Clickbank promo kit. But watch what happens. I'll just mask this one URL here. It's going to give you a promo, but it's also going to give you a link to send people to. But let's look at this. Oh, well, I didn't go to speech alone. See how it's up here? Please accept our bonus product just for visiting. After you register, we'll send you here. Or I'll pass and I'll just go. See, like our president, Sandy Hunter, is saying, this right here is a concept that allows you to build a list efficiently without any question. No problem there, because now we're sending them here first, offering a free gift. They sign up for it, then we'll send them over. Okay? And that's the key here. If they just want to go here, they can click and go. But most of them don't. They put their name, email, 5 and 5 is 10, give me the bonus. Then the system automatically will send them there. They'll be put on your list, and they'll be sent a link to get this program. Okay, so they're happy. You've got them on the list now. You're probably thinking, well, what do I do about the list? You don't do anything. The system is autopilot. We email your list right here. We email these people every 2 days with another product from your Clickbank promo kit directly. They don't get a prize or anything because they're on your list. The system does it. You can see the last send was 18th of June, which was today. This person right here received his third message. I don't know what product it sent to him. It was just automated, right? It was just random. Just grabs a product from the Clickbank promo kit, sends them. Okay? If you have questions about these things, these help videos are very good to watch because they're going to take you through and answer a lot of your questions that you might have about how this whole thing works. But basically what I'm saying is, instead of sending people directly to Luther's link, we're going to send them to our own personal link over here. They're going to get on our list. This list is a zero work list. You don't have to do anything. It just sends out messages. By the way, the messages these people get also invite them to sign up to Worldprofit's associate program under you as their sponsor. Most of them do. Because they get the email every 2 days until they opt out or until their email rejects us or that kind of thing. But it's all automated. Okay. Ezekiel says that the 50,000 K traffic one time, you get that one time when you upgrade to silver. And the other traffic that you will receive is over here under advertising, traffic blaster. And this one will get you quite a bit of traffic. Okay. I've had 21,000 since April. Okay, so May, June, something like 2 months, I think now. Not even 2 months, and I've already got 21,000. So it goes up and down. It just changes. You can change your URL anytime you want. Like whenever you want to change your URL to anything, it's fine. Okay. It says some safe lists won't allow many redirects. Does that happen because the way we did our ads? It can be. It just depends on, I mean, if you're just advertising the ad examples here, you should never have a problem with that. There are no redirects on these ads. So I don't know, you would have to fill out a support ticket at that site and ask them what the problem was. Okay. And again, that's, you know, the why you mask and cloak links is just to track them and for backlinking purposes, right? When you go into your cloaking area here, where you're cloaking URLs, you're really just taking a URL from another website, such as this one here, and you're sending people to it through your URL here. And the reason that's so important is because of backlinking, because after years and years of promoting, these links become very important, especially if you've posted them to classified ad sites, Facebook, anywhere that you're posting them becomes sort of it's sort of like a big ledger or something that, you know, Google has it, everybody has it. But if you were just to promote this, that's a problem. I have a big issue with when you go to these companies like bit.ly, like these other trackers. The problem I have is those trackers are in the business of building backlinks to themselves because they're saying, hey, you can use our tracker for free. Okay, so you want me to advertise your tracker. Really, that's all they're doing. They're just generating backlinks and traffic to their website. Google and the search engines know that these sites are getting a ton of network traffic on your back. You're the one doing it. So when you cloak your own link to your website, you're keeping the traffic to your website, not theirs. It's the same thing as these external autoresponder sites. They're getting you to promote their site because they give you the little widget that generates traffic to them. Okay, so Nabila says, when you talk about backlinking and having your website for everything, does that help with Google? Yes, of course it does. Absolutely. Your page ranking, you can look that up in Google and they will give you an add-on for the Chrome browser if you want that will check the page rank automatically of every page you go to. You just have to go to Google and type that exact phrase in. You'll get it. It says, when we'll be able to use other CB products? That's the question. I think you did the support ticket. I'm going to work on that over the next, I'd say the next week. I've written it down. It's right here. It says, add manual Clickbank to the Maximizer. So I'll work on that. That way you can go into the Clickbank Maximizer, right? And you can, right here, what I would ideally like you to be able to do is to be able to have a manual area where you could add your own hop link that, you know, for these different sites into here. You won't get promo for it. All you'll do is you'll just, you know, because you get to create your own promo and then go from there. And then you could put whatever one you want in. Okay? And yes, the cloaker promotes your site. To the promo kit, well, yeah, we have one actually. I have a better one for you, Ralph. Much better than this idea is if you go to Clickbank, you'll see that we have the CB Sales Manager here. Under Clickbank on the left menu, on your left, CB Sales Manager. That comes with the Clickbank storefront, which you can purchase if you're silver. Again, I highly recommend, I'm going to show you why you want to be a platinum. You get this for free. You could promote any product in here. There's 3,194 products. And all you do is you click details and then you can promote these things. Like crazy. You can lazy blog them, you know, everything. It's incredible. I built this thing. Took a long time too. Okay? You'll love it. It's really cool. Everything's in here. You can search for it. You can see the newest products. You can see the top 20. Go crazy. It's fun. Okay? So, Dave says, if I promote to exclusive, is there an easy way to find out if any have signed up? Yeah, absolutely. Go into your Gmail account and search for, people who've signed up. Create a filter if you're using Postbox. And everybody that signs up under you as an associate, put them in a box. Put them in a filtered email box. Yeah, I would just search for their emails. I guess that's the only way to do it. I can't see another way to do it. Not something that would be easy. All right. So Nabila says, so we don't need to add anything to the website to check the amount of traffic. For your website, Nabila, I can offer you this. All right, so go to website management, either using either menu, and I want you to click on Affiliate Center. Okay, scroll down, right down to the bottom, and you see this? Google Analytics. You can add it to your website, and it will track all of your hits, called Google Analytics. Remember to fast forward to 44 minutes into the segment. Right, so it'll help you out. Yeah, and it's for your website. It's for any page you want, anything. And says, how do I go about? You don't, Waro, you don't. Backlinks are something that you should put over there somewhere. And the reason I say that is because you cloak your links. Everything is all built into the system. If you follow the training for your website, for cloaking links, again, lesson 3, backlinks will happen automatically. You don't need to worry about them. Ever. They're just automatic. Okay? So, using landing page builder video-based pages, are they autoplay or do? You should never ever try to make a video autoplay. Chrome forbids it. Google forbids it. Microsoft, everyone, they don't like auto-starting videos. Well, because they bug you. Don't they bother you? I hate that. The video might start, but the sound won't. So you'll see a lot of that too, right? I always prefer if people click the button to start the video. If you can find a workaround, by all means, do it. But it's kind of like when somebody comes up to you and you're having a conversation with them and you grab them by the shirt. You know, people really don't like that. And I don't like it either. I like to go to a page, see an introduction, read it. Oh, there's a video, and then you click it. Kind of like how YouTube works, right? You go there and that's it. But again, that's personal. That's whatever you want to do. It's totally up to you. Yes, cloaking a link, Nabila, creates a redirect. Absolutely it does. That's what a cloaked link is. It's a redirect. But they bounce through your website first, right? They go to your website for an instant, then they go to the site. But you get to track them. You can add any video you want to your site. No problem at all. No problem at all. You can use the landing page builder to add any of these workshops to many of the landing page builder video pages. That's how I would do it personally. You know, go to landing page builder, which is over here, and there's all kinds of sites that have videos and things like that that you can add. I always go to the bottom ones. Those are the most modern ones that I've done. And just look for modern responsive video and just go into this one. And, you know, when you put your video in there, unbelievable. You can do YouTube video, or you can do one of our gallery videos. Totally up to you, whatever you'd like. And Kevin says, when using a screen reader, you don't want any extra sound. Absolutely. There are a lot of people that are visually impaired. You got to really think about that. People, I don't know about you, but I'm getting so tired of going to any news site, any magazine site. They're littered with stupid videos that won't stop loading. You know, Google says do no harm, but Google has 5 or 6 ads on some pages. Like I tried to go to PGA Tour. Like I love golf, right? Well, I don't even go there anymore. I go to the text-based sites because I'm just sick and tired of it. You can't even look up your scores. There's Google ad, Google ad, Google ad, and then they change and they click on the X and go, why don't you like this ad? I'll tell you why I don't like the ad. You know, you like to take the guy and I'll give you why I don't like the ad. Anyways, the rant is over. I'm calm. If you're in the tech business, you have to remain calm. Let me tell you the secret to everything. Platinum. Honestly, we're here for a long time, 27 years basically. You get double your commissions, you get the graphic studio, which I've shown many times. It's awesome. You get full turnkey autoresponder that you click one button and it's on your website, everything like that. You saw the Clickbank Sales Manager, you get the Superstore with it. Advanced ad tracker, 18 traffic injections every month. You get bonuses, contact support. If you want to upgrade, I urge you to do that. Also, you can prepay for a full year right in your own member area. Okay, you'll see a link right here, a button. If you go to your member area and you scroll down, it's above the menu options. It'll be just above here and it'll say upgrade options. You can renew your silver no matter where you are in your payments for a full year in prepay. Saves you over 50% from paying monthly. It's actually about 60%. Or you can, no matter where you are in your silver, you can upgrade for a full year to platinum. Give us 1 full day to set your account up. That's all we ask. Because we have to do a bunch of stuff to change you to platinum. But you'll save on the monthly payments. It's much cheaper to do it that way, if you can swing it. Okay? And yeah, thanks, Luther. Sandy will appreciate that. Ezekiel says, how much does it cost? Log in to your account and click on that button, and you'll see the options and the payment options. Everything's in there. Okay? Yeah, and Dave Johnson, yeah, exactly. Highly recommended. I'm going to wish everybody a great weekend. The one thing I'll leave you with is, as you've seen, the system is it can become very complex if you want it to be, but it can become very simple. Promote, right? Just promote. People will come in here. You will be amazed at how long people stay. Now remember, every month when somebody does a payment or they do a bulk payment, you get your commission because you were the one that referred them. That never ends. They're always, they stay. We have, she doesn't mind me using her name, Helen Lay, has been with us for 20 plus years, probably about 24 years, I think, 23 years. She's gotten a check every month. Every month. She gets, she used to get checks, now she does PayPal. But Helen, she's been with us for almost a quarter of a century. Can you imagine how many paychecks are now? They're not millions of dollars, but she's getting paid every month. And she doesn't promote. She's retired, I'm assuming, but She's got people that have been with us for over 20 years. So I think that's just fantastic. And we love your feedback. If you can, if you have not yet done this, please give us a review at Trustpilot. It's at the top right of your member area when you log in. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to wish everybody a great weekend and thanks.